Thank you for not killing yourself. A lot's been going on.
Is that right?
Yeah. Every day is Yay Day. I come back and all the wheels have come off the train.
Right.
Where that train was going, I leave up to you.
We're straight to hell.
Straight to hell. Woohoo! Thank God I'm not there to comment on this. It's Yay.
No.
Yay. Dropping I Love Hitler on Alex Jones.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I read that.
Isn't that hilarious?
I mean, when Alex Jones is like going, whoa, hang on a second. You've really done something.
Something I actually find genuinely hilarious for no good reason other than the fact that it's just funny to me is that all of these women who identify as something other than a woman all look like this.
I teach in an elementary school.
Anyway,
my experience of this was being in a 5-year relationship. She had double D's and was 165 pounds when we met. 215 pounds by the end.
Wow.
Does that do anything for you, that sound effect?
Hello. You have beer? Beer? Yes, please. Loud beer, please. Oh, Mr. Suck's here. Right there, let me see. Mr. Suck is saying, kneel down, and where do you go? I'm not kneeling down in front of Mr. Suck.
He came back on Twitter and immediately he's attacking anonymous quote troll accounts.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to get rid of these anonymous accounts.
Right.
Like, bro, if you're anti-anonymity, you fundamentally don't understand like the concepts of tyranny and freedom. Like, if you are anti-anonymity, you don't understand the scale. Because like freedom is essentially the nature of freedom is essentially anonymous. If you don't understand the basics of like,
I know what you're saying.
The expression of the will of the people as an anonymous / like amorphous concept, and like the will of the people is itself not identifiable, then you don't even have standing to speak as a social scientist. Like, you cannot defining the will of the people is in its essence tyranny. How the fuck could you say something like that?
Well, because it's
fucking revolting.
Merry Christmas, guys. Az got me into making a Lego channel. Hey, that's rad. That is absolutely rad. I like the idea of Legos. I really do. I was actually looking at some and going, I will never, ever put these together.
Are you going to allow him to call it Lego? Is that
Lego? Lego.
It's Lego.
Not Lego. There's no L-A-Y-G-O, Gary.
It's Lego.
L-E-G. Leg-O.
L-E is like leg.
Leg, yes, yes, you got leg. Oh,
could have fucked yourself over there, Gary, by referencing leg.
Oh, my Lego!
Do you say your leg?
My leg.
Okay. Dick, real quick, can you go just to Google and just search swastika and go to the news tab?
Okay.
Because here's the thing: is as I was like, well, let me get a couple swastika news stories.
Should we get an over/under?
There was so many swastika news stories that I couldn't even like pick it. School board.
There's 6 million results of news stories for swastikas.
Police look for person who spray painted swastikas. School board needs to act after Jewish teen targeted with swastika. Police investigate swastikas drawn in high school bathrooms. New York Times, of course. Talking about that thing. I saw they're about to rename.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all different stories. There's one they're going to rename Mount Swastika. We're not going to have a Mount Swastika anymore. And does the mountain even look like a swastika? No. So what does it even matter? There are so many swastika stories out there, Dick, that I think people just need to get over it. Like, you see a swastika scrawled on a bathroom wall. You know what? Do you really need to report
High-five it?
Yeah. What do you want to do? Kanye West suspended from Twitter after swastika tweet. There you go. Oregon's Mount Swastika will likely be renamed Mount Halo.
Okay, that could have gone worse.
And
they could have named it like Mount Guy is a lady now.
Yeah, well, I guess they could have done that. We just scrolled past like
Mount chop off your tits.
We just scrolled past like 20 stories, and we're not even into August.
Dude, these are hilarious.
This year. Yes. I did not realize how often there are just news reports on anything to do with a potential swastika.
Joyce McLean first heard of Swastika Mountain after reading about 2 hikers who were recovered from its peak in January. The 81-year-old couldn't believe that a mountain could still bear that name. in 2022. So she decided to do something.
So some
about
80-year-old busybody is out there renaming our famous swastika mountains because she's offended about something a bunch of Germans did a long time ago that has no bearing on us whatsoever. Which
You know what I hate about the swastika too?
What?
Is that you have to hear somebody go like, actually, it's an ancient Hindu. It's
Well,
like, will
Dick,
you just shut the
actually,
fuck
in
up?
Hinduism, the right-facing symbol symbolizes the sun, prosperity, and good luck. Well, the left-facing symbol is called the swastika, S-A-U, symbolizing night or tantric aspects of Kali. Because it is true, Dick, that the swastika has been known to so many cultures across time. It's just such a simple symbol.
It's like a
It's like
box.
shows up naturally almost. You'll just be like
I
doodling
can't even draw
around.
because I'm so anti-racist.
In a way, I'm mad that the Nazis chose the swastika because it is such a great little symbol that could have so many other uses. I mean, I saw a guy who was posting a picture of his tile floor, and when the light hits it right, the grout forms a swastika, and he goes, well, what am I supposed to do? This thing is just everywhere. Anywhere there's an intersection of four shapes, four squares, you end up creating swastikas.
Yeah.
Inadvertently. And shouldn't we? And that's the craziest thing is like the number of people who should know, like, well, clearly from a design standpoint, if you're trying to design a symmetrical, type thing, you might end up with something that, if you connect the lines in a certain way, it's a swastika. But if you look at the crossword puzzle, you go, I think a guy just made a symmetrical puzzle.
Push it forward because they deleted him, and I never knew why they blocked him. He said it on Tucker Carlson. It was because he read either something from no, it wasn't Salinger. I'll tell you in a second. It was a poem he posted.
A poem?
A poem. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly.
A poem?
That's
not what I was expecting to hear.
I know, but the way you said it was so funny.
That's why I'm here, bro. I got to be that voice. That's why I'm on this show.
It's like not everyone knows that there's an E in there. Like, obviously poem, but...
Yeah.
A poem? A poem? What are you going to do? You're going to poem.
No.
It's like a poe is a verb, and you're poeing someone. What are you going to do? You're going to poem.
I'm a poem.
Yeah, I'm going to go poem. That's right. We used to poe back in the day.
Here's one. This is a good one. Authorize the transfer of proceeds of forfeited property to help Ukraine. So
no!
So
civil forfeiture?
They're taking your stuff.
They take your stuff and they immediately send it to Ukraine.
Sending it to Ukraine. Oh, I was cruising around town with like 20 grand. You guys took it. Can I have it back? No, we sent that to Ukraine. Couldn't just send it to that guy over there who hates me?
Are they going to send all the guns they keep confiscating from people? That's probably how Ukraine's getting all their guns. They're just sitting in evidence lockers, and they're like, yeah.
I wouldn't, quote, go all the way with him. But I'm not anywhere near Hitler. I'm on the other side of authoritarianism. So a lot of people, again, think, well, just because you're against the left, just because you're against communism, and just because you're against the anti-American folks that do run Hollywood, and this whole globalist operation, that you then suddenly love another branch of tyranny. And I despise them all.
You may understand that I am not very, very fond of police. They are literally the authoritarian wing of the government, and they arrest people for posting mean tweets while completely ignoring, child rape and stuff like that. So I don't like police. I'm not fans of them.
A bear might stumble out of the wood line 10 feet away from you, and it's hungry. You may be attacked by a rabid coyote. It is possible that a moose will decide that you're in its territory and start chasing you.